Hello everyone, I'm Rick Chan Paul P. Conde from the Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies. And today, we're going to explore the Digital Bloom's Taxonomy, an essential framework for integrating technology into the learning process. This adaptation of Bloom's original taxonomy helps educators design more engaging and effective lessons for the digital age. But before we start explaining the Digital Bloom's Taxonomy, let me explain first the history of it. Digital Bloom's Taxonomy is an evolution of the original Bloom's Taxonomy of educational objectives, which was first developed in 1956 by Benjamin Bloom and his colleagues to classify educational goals into a hierarchy of cognitive skills. The original taxonomy consisted of 6 levels: knowledge, comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. In the early 2000s, Bloom's taxonomy was updated by Lauren Anderson and David Crotwell, two of Bloom's former students. This revised taxonomy introduced a more dynamic model with action-oriented verbs and rearranged levels, replacing synthesis with creating as the highest order skill. The revised levels were remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating. As digital technologies became integral to education, educators and technologies began adapting the taxonomy to incorporate 21st century skills. This led to the development of Digital Bloom's Taxonomy, a framework that integrates digital tools and process with Bloom's cognitive domains. And now, since we already done explaining the history of Digital Bloom's Taxonomy, let's now proceed in explaining the different levels of the model. Let's start at the foundational level, remembering. This stage is all about recalling and recognizing information. In the digital realm, we can use tools like flashcard apps, quizzes, and memory games to help students memorize key facts, concepts, and definitions. For example, students can use digital flashcard app like Quizlet to study important vocabulary words or historical dates. The interactivity and repetition of these digital tools can greatly enhance the memorization process. Moving up the taxonomy, we have the understanding level. Here, the goal is to grasp the meaning and make sense of the information presented. Digital resources like ebooks, educational videos, and podcasts can be incredibly helpful in this stage. Students can watch an interactive video lesson to better comprehend a complex topic, or they can listen to an engaging podcast that explains the key ideas in an accessible way. The multimedia nature of these digital tools helps students truly understand the subject matter. Next, we have the applying level, where students use the information they've learned in new situations or contexts. Digital simulations and learning management systems, or LMS, are perfect for this stage. Students can apply their knowledge by engaging with realistic simulations, such as navigating a virtual environment or running experiments in a digital lab. An LMS also allows students to practice applying their understanding through interactive assessments and activities. At the analyzing level, students starts breaking down information into parts to understand its structure and relationships. Digital tools like data visualization software, concept mapping tools, and spreadsheets are incredibly useful here. For example, students can use a data visualization tool to analyze trends and patterns in complex information, or they can create a digital concept map to organize and analyze the connections between different ideas. Moving up, we have the evaluating level, where students judge and critique information and ideas. Digital tools like online surveys, peer review activity platforms, and discussion forums can facilitate this process. Students can use an online survey to gather feedback on their work, or they can engage in a peer review activity using collaborative platform. These digital tools allow for meaningful feedback and critiques, which are essential for the evaluation stage. Finally, we reach the highest level, creating. Here, students produce new content or products, leveraging their knowledge and skills. Digital tools like video editing software, blogging platforms, and digital storytelling apps are perfect for this stage. Students can create a video presentation, write a blog post, or develop a digital story to demonstrate your ability to synthesize information and create something new. To sum up, by understanding the digital Bloom's taxonomy and incorporating these digital tools, educators can design learning experiences that truly engage and challenge students. This framework empowers students to move beyond simply recalling information and encourages them to think critically, analyze, evaluate, and ultimately create new knowledge. As we navigate the ever-evolving digital landscape, the digital Bloom's taxonomy serves as a valuable guide for educators to foster deeper learning and prepare students for the challenges of the 21st century. But before we end, thank you for exploring digital Bloom's taxonomy with me. Remember, technology is just a tool. How we use it makes the difference. Subscribe for more insights, and let's keep learning, creating, and growing together. See you next time.